Commercial property in Oxford, science parks and university influence. You ever walked through Oxford's business districts and just felt the buzz? That mix of old world charm and cutting-edge tech? It's not your imagination. Oxford's commercial property scene is on fire right now. And no, it's not just because the colleges look like Hogwarts. It's the science parks and the university. Together, a powerhouse. Let me paint a picture. A client of mine, a biotech investor from Edinburgh, once told me, if you want to mix of prestige and brains, you go Oxford. He wasn't wrong. The University of Oxford isn't just about churning out future Nobel winners. It's directly fueling a property ecosystem that's got agents like me constantly chasing the next opportunity. Science parks, the crown jewels, or petri dishes? So here's the deal. Oxford science parks, especially the Oxford Science Park, Begbroke Science Park, and Harwell campus are not just rows of sterile labs. No, they're buzzing with startups, scale-ups, and unicorn chasers. Some of these companies, they literally started in college dorm rooms. I remember trying to get a unit for a medical imaging firm at Harwell. You'd think it would be a breeze. Not even close. We were up against 3 other offers within 48 hours. That's how competitive these science-focused properties are. Demand? Through the roof. Supply? Like gold dust. And the rents? Well, they're not what they used 5 years ago. You're looking at a hefty premium, but that hasn't scared people off. In fact, it's attracting international capital, especially post-COVID, where life sciences proved to be the golden goose. The university, more than just a name on the map. Let's be real, Oxford Uni is the heartbeat of the city. But beyond the academics, it's the engine behind hundreds of spinouts. These aren't just cute ideas and slide decks. We're talking legit, VC-backed ventures. I had a commercial unit in Headington. 5 years ago, it would have sat on the market for months. But after a uni spin-out got funding for a gene therapy project, they needed space, fast. We closed in 10 days, cash, no drama. That's the kind of acceleration Oxford sees because of its academic undercurrent. And it doesn't stop at science. The demand is spilling into co-working hubs, flexible spaces, and even hybrid buildings. Think labs downstairs, collaborative offices upstairs. A bit weird? Maybe. But they work. Investor tip from the trenches. If I had £1 for every time someone asked me, is it too late to invest in Oxford? I'd be sipping sangria in Marbella. But seriously, the answer is no. But don't come expecting a bargain. Here's a little secret. The real play isn't always in the city center. Look just outside, places like Kidlington and Abington. You'd be shocked how many overspilled tenants we're placing there because they can't get into Oxford proper. Smart investors are already snapping up older commercial units to refurb and tailor to science tenants. Oh, and one more thing, keep an eye on the transport improvements. The East-West Rail, it's going to connect Oxford to Cambridge like never before. What does that mean for commercial property? Let's just say, if you blink, you might miss it. Lessons from experience? Honestly, I've learned to stop underestimating the pull of academic prestige. One of my clients, an angel investor from Manchester, told me straight, I'd rather put my money behind an Oxford startup than chase some shiny new thing in Shoreditch. Harsh? Maybe, but that's the sentiment right now. There's a magnetic force here. It's the kind of place where a single press release from a university department can lead to 6 viewing requests for a nearby office. No joke. It happened last March. In a nutshell, before I go off on another tangent. Oxford's commercial property game is not just strong, it's evolving. Science parks are booming. The university is acting like a commercial launchpad, and investors, tenants, and developers are all circling, trying to get a piece of the action. If you're thinking of moving into this space, do it with eyes open. Move fast, and don't ignore the outskirts. And if you ever need someone who's been through the trenches to guide you, well, you know where to find me.